Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Today on Othello, it's gonna be Flash versus firebathero, a TVT for the ages. Hopefully, at least. I haven't watched this before. We got ourselves a yellow Terran. It is gonna be firebathero. And on the right side, it's gonna be Flash. Alright, man. So, a TVT here on Othello. Should be excellent. This is a 1.16 replay, so it's a bit older, but it checks out. Let's see if we can understand Othello here today. It's a 4-player map, and yeah, you spawn here on this nice high ground. Lots of places to put your buildings as Terran or Protoss. We've got a natural here, easy to wall off with the help of this power generator. Third base very nearby, but there's a high ground here. Drop-in tanks denying your third base, and there are tanks in this matchup because it's a TVT. Right side we have a minerals only, left side we got a minerals only, and top and bottom side we have a minerals only, and everything else is mirrored. So yeah, there's a lot of gas here because it's a 4-player map. First base, second base, third base has gas, and other than that, everything else is minerals only. Interesting. I wonder if we're going to see anybody drop tanks up here, or on the other high ground positions here. Anyway, a lot of vultures, a lot of tanks, tank lines galore, maybe some drops, maybe some battle cruisers, maybe some Wraith Ball versus Wraith Ball is fairly common, especially in long macro games where just, you know, you don't want to break your enemy's tank lines, so you just throw down 5 starports and just pumping wraiths, and that way you don't have to break your enemy's tank line. Anyway, anything crazy happening here? No. Barracks. Cool stuff. Gas coming in from both players. Gas a little bit earlier here from Flash. firebathero a little bit behind. That's okay. It's totally fine. Not that far behind, honestly. It's just trying to find differences between these two builds because there's really nothing much. You're not going to go CC first in a TVT because vultures show up and you don't have your own vultures. You just kind of die at that point. Not much you can do about it, right? Yeah, vultures early are a big part of the early game in TVT. So that's why factory. I mean, I guess, no, I don't think so. I mean, I don't think there's really any timing, like a 2 or a 3 racks timing where you try to get there before the vultures come out, but it's just, there's not really a window for that to happen. So yeah, you get a factory. You can kind of do it against Protoss, right? Because Marines and Medics are much more viable against Protoss before Storm comes out or Reavers come out, but those are tier 3 units. So you have a time window to, to exploit, but not in TVT, man. Enemy gets Vultures out, you've got Marines, and it's like, yes. So the Vultures are faster, they're doing bonus damage here. Not good. Not good for me. Yeah, oh, good block there on that SCV. Ooh, Mineral walks out, but dies anyway. Nicely done. First blood. First blood there from firebathero. Gosh, we like firebathero, and we love Flash. There's so much love. Ooh, hang on. What is... I didn't actually pay attention to this little thing down here. Where does that go? That cannot possibly go into the enemy base. No, it doesn't. Okay, so you're just trying to make sure that nobody high ground tank drops your natural, because that's a possibility as well. That sucks. Yeah, we don't see a lot of Othello, and I think the reason is because both your natural and your third base have places where the enemy can drop lurkers or dragoons or siege tanks and really ruin your day. That's funny. All right, well, hit that like button if you're excited for a TVT here today. We might get some battle cruisers, we might not. Remember, you can make Marines, right? You can use Marines in conjunction with your Vulture. Don't just show up with Marines, though, because that would be bad. Oh, hang on. Where is the Vultures? Where are Flash's Vultures, though? This is really problematic, actually. Are his... Oh, he made a tank. All right, that works, I guess. You get a tank out, and then the Vulture's like, ow. That's bad. Oh, yeah, so siege tank. Gonna be just fine here. Again, factory units are what you really want here. Another Vulture comes in. I like that from firebathero. He's like, yo, I'm just gonna kill a few of your SCVs. Hope you don't mind. SCV up. He's got an SCV up here fighting an SCV who is trying to build an armory. That's hilarious, too. Look at this. Get him. Get him. Oh, no. Just kill him. Oh, he went inside. Ah, brutal. Floating barracks over for scouting purposes, expanding from a firebathero, and building a very sneaky starport back here. Ooh, a fast starport out of detection range. Well, I mean, it could be scanned, but you're going to scan this, or you're going to scan this. You're not going to scan this bottom left corner. Look how hidden this is. I like can't even get it all the way on the screen. It feels like it's so in the corner. Cool. All right, cool stuff. 27 to 24 workers here in favor of firebathero. Second base is running from Flash. Second base is running quite nicely from the firebathero. Second gas not quite taken yet either here for the best Terran player of all time, but we'll see if that comes into play or not. Armory's not working on any upgrades, but he's using it to create some Goliaths and train them. So far, so good. Yeah, man, it's just factories. I mean, this is what we're really interested in, isn't it? Like, super early wraiths could be crazy, but if you're, I mean, if you're sacrificing tanks, you might be low on the tank count when the enemy shows up with their roly boys. So that would be bad news. Also, siege mode's almost done for Flash. Wraith is on the way here for firebathero. Look, he has to bring SCVs in to buffer. Oh, that's your siege sound. That's bad. And, ow! SCV down. Tank's like, I'll get... Oh, no. The impulse is to avenge, but no, the commander of firebathero says, don't do that, moron. Yeah, siege mode's coming in from firebathero, but it's a little bit late. SCVs parked, interestingly enough, parked in front here since they take the early shots. If Flash tries to come in here unsieged, these guys will take the early shots if you're just A-moving rather than the tanks and allow the tanks defending to win that battle. So Wraith up. I think this Wraith might have been intended to be hidden and maybe go do some worker harass, but instead, no, it has to defend, right? It's got to be able to defend this really strong push that's coming in here from Flash. No, barracks is being attacked. Charon boosters is on the way. Not quite there yet, though. More Wraiths. Oh, actually, getting his own Wraiths now is Flash. He's like, well, if I need Wraiths to defend against the enemy Wraiths, so be it. We'll get Wraiths out early. We're not going to wait. We're not going to sit around and wait for the late game for these. I like it. I appreciate this. We get early Wraith balls. That makes it a lot more interesting than just like sheer Siege Tank Goliath Vulture where you just sit here and then nobody moves for 47 minutes and you're like, all right, well, this is fun stuff. And then you try to break it and just sort of do, but it's really just more of a war of attrition here, and neither tank line is completely obliterated, so it doesn't make that much of a difference here. Flash is trying to creep up, reposition a little bit here. He gets his own Wraith out, and that one, oh, the first hit matters. Oh, but 2 extra hits there. Oh, it's got Cloak is why. Look at him juking. He's like, oh, it worked. Oh, Flash with the juke. I actually confused that Wraith. It kept it alive. Sick stuff. Remember the droppy stuff I was telling you about earlier? Yep. Well, there was a building here. Flash has to run. He's got to run because he's got siege tanks on the high ground over his natural. There was something here. Did he cancel that? Yeah, this map is just like, if you're playing against Terran, it's a bad time. Charon boost is up. This barracks needs to pull back, or it's going to die, and that will suck because you need to rebuild a new one to build new factories. Terrible stuff. All right, Wraiths. We will, in fact, kill siege tanks eventually. But we're doing, like, 4 damage per shot here. It's not great. Okay, it's not 4. It's like 8, but then there's armor, so there's some math involved there, but, you know. Just takes a bunch of hits to finally kill a siege tank. And look, no mining is happening until this tank is gone. God, finally goes down. Brutal stuff here from our dude. All right, man. So dropships on the way. More dropships on the way from firebathero to add to the one that he's already got. He brought more tanks in. Oh, one of them dies, but he did kill one of the ground tanks trying to defend this thing from Flash. SCVs are dying, but Flash is up in worker count. Oh, but then, oh, nicely done. Brings his own Wraith in to clear out the Wraiths of Flash. Buy some time here. So this tank can sit here and get some work done. Got 3 kills. Just, not quite able to hit that guy. The Wraith battles are making this awesome. So that's it. Flash wins that Wraith battle. But there's a Goliath here. Goliath fire on the thing, please. There you go. Wraith has to get out, but then, tank down anyway. Okay, so he wins it. But man, at what cost? This is such brutality. This aggression here from firebathero is excellent. Muy excelente. So yeah, hit that like button if you're excited to see what happens in this game from this point on. We're pretty even. 79 to 75 total supply, 43 to 45 workers. Nobody's got a major advantage here. Is anybody going to try to take this? I mean, I guess the tank positioning here, about the same thing as the tank positioning here. You just got to be dealing with it, right? Yeah, Flash is killing the power generator outside of his own front door. I guess, I don't know. Maybe some enemy tanks can't kind of park here and have some kind of a physical buffer between them and the enemy. That is something we see sometimes. Mostly in StarCraft 2. But anyway, enough about games you guys don't like. Let the tank line continue. Yeah, these barracks are getting repaired. Because again, you lose it. You lose the vision. That's bad. Dude, Flash is a boss. Look at him double expanding up here. Expanding here too. He didn't scan this, did he? No, he is scanning though. Scanning this. He's scanning this. He's like, you don't have a third base yet. How odd. But guess what? This is a base, and this is a base. A double ninja expansion. Yes. What are you building up here? Another command center. Okay. Guess you're going to put it somewheres. Hold on. Maybe try to expand up this way with it? I don't know. I honestly don't know. Look at this, man. Wraith balls galore. This makes it so much more interesting. When we get Wraiths out, and it's not just two players sitting on their tanks, sitting on their behinds. So I would categorize the aggression here from firebathero today to be more harassment than straight up trying to kill Flash, whereas Flash is more straight up trying to kill firebathero. Tank lines are more serious than just dropping two tanks on some high ground and trying to kill some SCVs, right? At least I believe that's how it is. Anyway, so far, I mean, again, I said it, taking a third base is going to be a problem on this map. Unless, unless you ninja. Unless you're Flash. That's another scan. And no. Still not scanning up there. I think he would try to drop something up there. If he knew it was, every time I hear a scan, I'm just going to check and see if this is getting scanned. It's not, and I gotta say, like at some point, oh, I know where that scan was, I don't have to check, but at some point you gotta be like, okay, does it just feel like I'm on two bases, Flash is on two bases, we're feeling fine? Because that's not true. You gotta get a third base at some point. Oh, it's another scan out this way. What is this? He brings SCVs in to distract fire. Where are you going? Bye! And then does a crazy kind of a zealot drop play. Also Goliath from the backside. They clear out that forward tank line, but another one is set up a little bit further back. There are some cloaked wraiths here just kind of taking shots that otherwise would be intended for these siege tanks. Oh, but he dies anyway, and that tank's still holding it. Where are these SCVs trying to go? I think Firebot lost control of them for a second. They were intended, I think, again, to distract shots, but then they just kept going all the way up this way. I think he wants to expand up here. Well, look at this. He's going to be like, I'm going to ninja up this way. Flash will never know. What? 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 That's good. Oh, scans. He didn't scan. Did he scan this? I think he scanned it. Oh, keep scanning. You'll find more stuff that's flashes. You're in a lot of trouble, muchacho. Okay, these guys maybe heading up. Oh. Cloaked Wraith causing problems. Oh, all right. There's the shimmer. He was gonna head up that way, and then he just whatever. So he's taking his third base here. Like tanks setting up in this high ground. Be darned. We're not gonna worry about those, friends. It's another scan. Once again, just not scanning this. I really feel like he only found this because he wanted to expand there himself. Which is not a good feeling when you're in that position. Flash is taking his own natural third base. Again, I call it a natural third because this is what the third should be, but obviously Flash is not interested in that immediately. So it's more like a fifth base in that situation. Here he is again. He's like, wait, okay. Well, we're going to shut this thing down. Absolutely. All mining stops. Get out of here. There's nothing to defend this. This is a naked ninja expand, as naked as a jaybird up here. Flash is like, I'll get as much resources from it as I can. I'm not going to spend any military defending it. Dude, Firebat Hero needs to get these two Goliaths unstuck from back here and get them out. There you go. Get them out here. But, oh no, tanks have arrived. But they're not sieged up. The Goliaths are just fleeing. Like, you can have it. It's fine. Yeah, just scanning. Do you like the sound of scans? The unsieged siege tanks of Firebat Hero heading up towards this top left location. Flash sieges in response. Nobody has any upgrades on their mech at this point, although they're both working on +1 attack. He's got a siege further back. The defensive 0-0 siege tanks are enough. Goliaths from Firebat Hero come up to the other ninja expand. That Flash has taken up this way and says, we're just going to shut this down, thank you very much. And once again, siege tanks from Flash are sent and dispatched to respond to this. But my gosh, Flash had a huge worker lead. It's not so big anymore, and in fact, it's lower. He just lost his worker lead because of that nice little run of SCV deads. Also, we're back up at the other ninja at the top left. This dude's got 7 kills. It's 58 to 59 workers. Firebat Hero has a lead right now on dem workers. So both players have... Oh, this is a third. This is a fourth. Wait. This is the natural. I'm stupid. And this is the third. So hold on. This is the natural. This is the third. Oh, that is a fourth. I'm stupid. Okay, so look. Main base. Yes. Natural base. Yeah, wait. It's a weird setup. So this is the third here, and this is the third here. Okay, yeah. I'm getting it. Both players have taken their own natural third base locations. Firebat Hero has not expanded anywhere else here, nor has he completely wiped out either of Flash's ninjas, which is a problem for Firebat Hero. Because again, he had a worker lead, but now he's down 5 workers. He is denying this third without even putting anything on the high ground. He is just setting up on the other side of this wall and firing on that refinery with the assistance of ComSat scans. So yeah, there's a scan to see what we're dealing with over here by Firebat Hero, and there's a scan up in that location. And Wraith Ball. Okay, it's getting a little bit dicey out here. If you can't shoot up, Flash is ready to murder you. You know, these are 0 upgrade race. They've got Cloak, I guess, which counts as an upgrade, but don't you know. So yeah, we've got a bit of some time here. Check out falconpaladin.store. Good place to get merch for the Falcon Paladin brand. We've got hoodies. We have t-shirts. We've got mugs. We have all sorts of great stuff. Check it out today. And in addition, patreon.com/FalconPaladin. Good place to support me if you are a fan of the Patreon site, which can be used to support all kinds of content creators out on the internet. I've been out there for a while. I appreciate everyone who's a content supporter of mine out there. Every one of my patrons. I love you all. And yeah, it's kind of cool because they added, not recently, but a while ago, they added the ability to set up a yearly donation. So like you just want to donate $10 every year, bam, done. You set it up, you don't have to worry about it for 12 months. Pretty cool stuff, but also month-to-month support is also there. Here comes the army. Firebat's like, no. You do not know. You do not get to have this base. At least you're adequately supporting it this time, which is nice. But, okay, finally Firebat Hero says, this base is dead. Dude, Flash is expanding to the natural location of the top right spawn as well. Not just the main base. This is nuts. This is such a crazy TVT. I like it a lot. Yeah, if you want to do more one-time donations to support the channel, you can using PayPal. FalconPaladin@gmail.com is that address. As the Goliaths are like, get out of here, rates. This is mech. This This is Mech City. I mean, Wraiths are mechanical, I guess. But yeah, we all have the +1 attack. +2 attacks on the way from Flash. He's trying to, yeah, he's just, there's so many Goliaths, though. This is tough for Flash to hold it here. His APM spiking up to above 300 or so. Tanks siege up. Tanks ready to rock. This is firebathero expanding up the left side, taking a minerals-only base at the 9 o'clock, and then taking the main base expansion at the top left spawn. Main base expansion. Just the main base at the top left spawn. That's all it is. Thanks. 130 to 133 supply. But yeah, paypal.com. Email address is falconpaladin@gmail.com. Or just here on YouTube if you want to support me. If you don't trust other sites, you just live on YouTube all the time, which I think most people really just kind of sit on either YouTube or Twitch when it comes to this kind of stuff. But yeah, you can do that by joining the channel down below by clicking the join button, becoming a member of the Falcon Paladin Brood War channel for as little as $2 a month, and then also one-time donations with the thanks button here on YouTube too. So easy peasy. Thanks everybody who does support me that way. I really do appreciate it. And we're here with, you know, 6 days a week of Brood War content. These Wraiths, man, these are Flash Wraiths. They are just staying alive, absolutely causing major havoc all over. The Goliaths come in, and there's nothing to kill because the Wraiths are fast and they're hiding. Woo-ha-ha-ha. Dude, is Flash expanding here? Dude, Flash is now in full expansion mode, yo. He's expanded to this right side, 3 o'clock minerals only. He's taking the third base for the top right spawn, the natural and the main base. The top right spawn, basically, that could potentially be where he spawned, based on how much activity there is up here. I guess there are no factories in this base, so that's probably not the case, but either way, all right, firebathero looking okay. He needs to put some of these SCVs to work. This command center finished. And there you go. And he just had a second where he needed to be told, put those boys to work. More Wraiths on the way. And firebathero's like, nah, Goliaths for me, fam. Goliaths are actually really high DPS and have crazy good range. That's all I'm looking for today. And that's a liftoff. Yeah, these Wraiths trying to get stuff done here. But the number of +1 Goliaths with ComSat is really problematic here. Yeah, that's a full lift on the base. The tank's coming up. Try to deal with this. And you gotta siege it up. Yeah, first person to siege it up and get their shots off first can win this thing. But vision being provided by the Wraiths, giving Flash's tanks a little bit extra advantage there. So, yeah, this is not going to work. It was a great pull, great liftoff there. firebathero tried to get in here. I would honestly maybe try to get the Goliaths up in this locale. I guess if you're killing Wraiths too, that's really not too bad either. But getting up here and trying to fire on this command center would be something that I would try to do in this situation. Also, if I was in the situation, I would have died 20 minutes ago. Yeah, I mean, I think these Goliaths are doing amazing against these Wraiths. Wraiths are just tissue paper, man. If you can hit them, you can kill them. 167 to 141 supply in favor of Flash. It is 75 to 63 workers, though, in favor of Flash. So army value bigger, but not as big as the 177 to 141 number would imply. Also, +2 attack is done for the mech for Firebat, and it is +2 is also done for Flash, with +3 on the way from Firebat. How many tanks are this? 3? I think it's worth. I think pull up and then just kind of roll across. Reinforcing tanks are coming in. They know that. Ah, yeah, all right. Now you're just kind of walking into a bit of a meat grinder. No, this is bad. This is really bad. The Goliaths, not enough Goliaths to keep these Wraiths away. These tanks are all very dead. They're trying to get shots off as much as they can. More tanks are joining the party, but they're just walking into their own deaths there. Not what you want to do. Siege tanks up, siege tanks up. This is too much. This is so many siege tanks. Oh, man. Yeah, after that last battle went so poorly for firebathero, Flash is up 181 to 102 supply. He's coming up. He's coming for you, Firebat Hero. This natural top left spawn, no. These SCVs, also no. Probably overkill on that one. Oh, this is, yeah, Firebat Hero made a really bad mistake attacking into this area. I think he saw there were 3 tanks, he could handle it, but Flash brought extras down, and that turned the tide in that battle. Plus, he didn't have very many Goliaths with his army, so the Wraiths just had a wonderful time picking off tanks with nothing to bother them at all. And that's why we see Wraiths in TVT, is because if there's nothing actually defending against them, and sometimes there's not, they do a great job wiping out siege tanks. And if you can kill siege tanks in a TVT, you're a pretty happy camper. Yeah, Wraiths. Oh, 1 missile turret. Actually, we're going to get out of here. And bam! Cloaked it up, stacked it up, took down that command center. Firebat Hero is in a world of hurt. 83 to 68 total workers. Flash is up 193 to 117 supply. Woof! And Flash is moving down. All right, sieging up. Yeah, I mean, this game is over. Hit that like button if you enjoyed it. Subscribe too. I'm trying to get up to 60,000 subs. But yeah, I mean, this is no. A 50 supply lead here. Sure, breaking a tank line is annoying. Your Wraiths can do it, but there's a missile turret and there's some Goliaths down there, which is bad news bears for the race. So they're just going to keep expanding up this way and making sure that this base isn't retaken by Firebat Hero. If Firebat Hero wins this thing, it's going to be one of the more impressive reversals in a TVT that I've ever seen. So it's not impossible, but it is not looking good. How many volleys to kill a siege tank? 2? Yeah, looks like it's 2 if they're full health. They're previously injured, definitely more than that. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Wraiths providing that extra vision. Scans can do it too. But he's like, you only have 2 siege tanks up here? We could take that advantage. Oh my gosh, more macro here from Flash. He's making more factories. He's producing 4 tanks at a time. He can take hits because it doesn't matter. He can take hits because he just has too many. He's winning this battle of attrition in an absolutely impressive way, but it's Flash. You clicked on this probably because it's Flash. Firebat Hero's an insanely good player too. His TVZs, I think, are probably more fun to watch, but man, TVT, he was pretty good there too. He let Flash expand twice. Ninja couldn't stop him, and I think that was it. That's just if you let Flash get that kind of an advantage on you, you're gonna have a bad time. Yeah, I mean, look, the numbers, Mason, what do they mean? Well, the numbers mean that Firebat Hero, while he still has income, and while he's still producing tanks and Goliaths, and while they have really decent upgrades and everything, it's not enough. It's not enough to stand. Again, and then Flash knows, okay, we're just going to roll over this way because there's nothing defending this locale. Wraiths, just in case something shows up, but I mean, these high ground tanks maybe going to wander over and try to save it, but look at this. High ground provided by the Wraiths. And yeah, they had to siege up out of range so these guys can continue to hammer on that command center. Beautiful. Really just a very, very beautiful thing that we're seeing here today. I mean, yeah, this isn't great. You're wasting a lot of Wraiths on this micro, but it doesn't matter. Like, Firebat Hero effectively has 1 mining base right now. He's lost his 3rd. He's lost his 4th, I think this was. He's lost his 6th. And Flash is just happily on about 4 mining bases of his own, so do the math there too. Sometimes StarCraft is all about the maths. Winning 187 to 101 supply, continual scans happening. We're just going to see this from Firebat Hero's perspective for a minute. He's like, yes. Million siege tanks over there in the darkness. Oh, that's bad. This base is mining. Okay. Terrible. There's more wraiths heading this way. Don't like what I see, man, but maybe I can do it. Firebathero. He's not even getting +3 attack on his mech. There's +3 for... The Flash has +3 attack. You should have +3 attack too. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what he's looking at. He's like, well, I'm in this corner. I haven't been able to retake that base or that base or this base. He's got to come kill me first, I guess. Maybe he'll make a mistake. Maybe he'll roll his siege tanks into my siege tanks, and I'll kill them all before he can kill all of mine. That seems unlikely, but you know, crazier things have happened in the world. Crazy, more unlikely things have been accomplished. Sometimes allowing your enemy to make a mistake is a good way to win a match. I believe, was that a Sun Tzu thing? Art of War was, if your enemy is making a mistake, don't interrupt him, I think is one of the lines. Whether that's accurate or not to what he said, I think it's a good piece of advice. I like it. Yeah, man, this long distance gas stuff is cute, but it's not really enough. Flash is up to 83 SCVs now, maxed out. Bank 6,000 minerals, 2,600 gas. There are no tanks left inside the last source of income. That's bad. Yeah, all of this is bad. Everything about this is bad. I mean, sure, wraiths are dying, but they're being produced quite nicely at a decent clip too. And that's it. He leaves the game. Firebathero taps. He sees the writing on the wall, and Flash is your winner in 31 minutes and 54 seconds. A little bit extra dragged out a little bit. But, you know, again, sometimes these players just, they're hoping. They're hoping for a miracle. All I need is a miracle. All I need is you. Woof. All right, so good game there. I don't want to simplify it. Obviously, the Wraith Ball was huge. Flash using Wraiths. Firebathero kind of tried to keep up with that, couldn't quite do it. At the end of the day, the skies belonged to Flash, and that's bad. Like, if you're defending, it's bad. If you're on offense, it's pretty good, right? If you could force the enemy to use their race or try to wipe you out as you're sitting here killing their base, that's good. But if you're defending against them when they can easily flee and there's no negative consequences to them, that's when the race become very good, is on offense. And that's what you're seeing here. But yeah, I mean, the macro was insane. Defending against tanks on this high ground position was pretty good too. Defending against these tanks, like, there was some pressure here from Firebathero. And he did do some work. He did wipe out the naked expand attempt, but couldn't get this one. This one was under attack. The SCVs had to flee. The command center had to lift, but Flash was able to get in response and shut that down, no problem. So, good game. Really good back and forth. We got Wraiths pretty much the entire time, which is tons of fun. That's funny, because again, I'm pretty sure Firebathero made the first Wraith. I could be wrong about that, but I think that's what happened. 271,000 points for Flash, 219 for Firebathero. Both produced very similar numbers of units, but Flash killed about 70 more units than Firebathero did. So that's it. That's your stat of the day. Resources, outspending Firebathero by about 10,000 resources as well, and killing more stuff and producing the same number of things. That's interesting. Anyway, good game. Fantastic TVT. Really fun. And that's going to be it from me. So this has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw, what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.